ver, vamos. Uy, papá, si se pudo, venga. Nice, 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 nice. Bueno, pues vamos a continuar. Capítulo 2. Capítulo 2. Vamos a ver qué tal nos va al entrar a la arboleda de los druidas. Todo perfecto. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. ¿Qué decir? Sí, la arboleda de los druidas. Ahí tenemos varias cositas que hacer. Varios eventos, varias misiones. Un nuevo follower. Y aquí nos quedamos ayer, papá. Con nuestra Guillanqui. Mira qué chulada. Mira qué chulada, amiga. Bueno. ¡Let's go! Vamos a presenciar un evento aquí primero. Arribita. Aquí está el pobre hombre muerto.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs.
Si tanto miedo tienes de un puño de goblins, no mereces sobrevivir. No mames. Desde esta posición se podría contener una horda de goblins.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
¿Estamos muy lejos de la ciudad?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk maybe. But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Okay.
And be done with him.
We could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
Yeah. That would be good.
Bueno. Vale, vamos a un pequeño evento por acá. Ese es el tipo al que le metieron una flecha por el ojete los cabroncetas de los goblins. Ok, por acá era. Mira por aquí. Aquí vamos a mira, ahí viene el hijo puta. Nice. Empezamos con Shadowheart. Boom.
Heading there. No choice but to keep going.
Con esto le vamos a hacer cagada, mi amigo. Sobrevivió el puñetas, Ok.
Let's spill some blood.
Venga, Starion.
I've got a long road ahead.
Acabó, mira, está ahí. Vamos a... Tenemos esta, la mercancía. Recoger. Ok. Vamos a hablar con la señorita F5.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. But too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Ok, ese osgo podría haberte aplastado el cráneo. ¿Y esa es la forma de darme las gracias? Ok, engaño. Me has pillado. No toma por culo. 32, verga.
That bloody ironies. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Ok. Bueno, nos dio una moneda infernal.
Through the telescope.
Puta madre. No quería ir con Astarion, güey.
Can't give up now.
The telescope points straight ahead.
Ok, no se pierde el evento, perfecto. Ok. Vamos a... esta, güey. Es lo mismo. Nice, 23.
You recognize the dragon as the mount of a Githyanki knight. Perhaps it had been tracking the ship.
Mover el telescopio a la izquierda.
The telescope points to the left.
Ok, mira, aquí está la...
The telescope points
donde
straight ahead.
caímos de la nave esta de los ilícidos. Ya no está el dragón. A ver, toda la
The
derecha.
telescope points to the right.
Ok, ahí hay un pueblo que está como saliéndole humo. Yo creo que está quemado. Bueno, vamos a continuar por acá.
Boots have seen everything.
Nice. Bueno, oritos y poción, me viene bien. Vale, ahora... amigos animales. Vamos a hablar con... la ratilla esta, men.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Timber.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Githyanki, ¿qué clase de criatura
The
eres?
sort that's in charge around here. See, you're in my territory, and I want you gone.
No me tomes a la ligera, criatura. Podría freírte con solo pronunciar una palabra. Ese me gusta más. GG.
Okay, calm down. We can make a deal. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Nos dieron oreja de hiena. Perfecto. Nice. Completamos un eventillo. Ah, es para acá arriba. Tenemos que ir hacia acá, mira. Vale, aquí no podemos levantar esta palanca. Porque ahí si se dan cuenta está en lo de los druidas.
Won't budge.
Porque hay un oso allá abajo durmiendo, güey. Entonces tenemos que entrar acá primero. Vamos a observar una escena muy peculiar aquí.
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Dejad de chillar como polluelos o zanjad esto con sangre. A su puta madre. Sí, no es el tipo de... Ok. Acaba de terminar el combate y ya tienes ganas de empezar otro. Relájate.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Ok, ahora vamos a ver. La violencia no devolverá a la gente que hemos pedido. Paraos a pensar. Esto nos va a dar Creo que amistad con alguno de los compañeros, güey. Por uno, güey. Venga.
You're right.
Mira, Shadowheart,
Too
perfecto.
much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Okay.
Goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
We need to leave.
Vale, vamos a hablar con Zevlor.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
Me llamo Kayla.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
A ver qué decía. Es aquí, ¿no? ¿Hizo el de diálogos? ¿Por qué os obligan a iros?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
¿Y ese ritual no hay forma de convencer a los druidas para que lo detengan?
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
Ok. ¿Qué os trajo por aquí?
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
Falló la historia. ¿La caída? ¿Qué es eso?
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. The High Overseer, our Grand Protector, signed a pact with devils. It dragged Elturel straight to hell. Lucky for us, a group of adventurers found a way to bring the city back. Afterwards, people looked at us and just saw devilkin. No different from the druids here, really.
¿Y ese ritual no hay forma de convencer a los druidas para que lo detengan?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
¿Qué ofreces por mi ayuda?
We'd owe you a great debt. What little we have, we'll scrape together. It isn't coin we need, it's time.
Veré qué puedo hacer.
Really? We're messengers now.
You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Ok. Vamos a ir por acá arriba para descubrir mapa nada más. Pero meramente aquí es un pequeño campamentillo. De manera que estas terminaron de esta. Vamos a hablar con Kaldani.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
No me interesa intrigas locales. Parece que hay mucha gente buscando a ese druida.
By all rights, he was a good man. I saw enough of him to agree. And I'm tired of good people dying. That's for sure.
Ok. Aquí hay una sepultura que yo creo que es la del vato que acaban de matar. Vámonos. hay que entrar aquí. Porque nos vamos a encontrar a nuestro primer mercader. Un pequeñín. Y que a lo mejor le podamos comprar una buena cantidad de cosas, man. Ahí está, míralo. Aaron. De hecho son dos mercaderes. Espera, antes de ir con él, vamos a hablar con estos. Bueno, hablamos con Roland.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Si no pueden luchar, morirán. Así es como debe ser. Deberías quedaros. Una sola espada puede marcar la diferencia. Nice.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Bueno, ya eso nos los encontraremos más adelante, pero este vamos a hablar de una vez.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Has hecho lo correcto, los Tieflings necesitan ayuda. ¿Por qué tienes tanta prisa por irte?
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
Pareces bastante emocionado.
I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Bueno, un poco medio petón. Ok, ahora sí, a comprar y a vender.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
¿De verdad vais a cerrar la arboleda cal y canto?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
¿Y la gente que hay dentro?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
No sobrevivirán sin ayuda.
As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
Ok, ¿qué vendes, enano?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Ok, tenemos 1482 oros en mercancía. Pero no le podemos vender todo ahora, así que vamos a vender de uno en uno. Mira, 5 arcos cortos, 5 arcos de goblin, 4 ballestas, bastones, entre cimitarras y chingaderas, 8 dagas, espadas cortas, espadas largas. A ver, uno. No acepta, no tiene más oro. Ok. Este de 9. Y aquí debe haber algunos platos de... Alguno de 3 oros. Venga, un oro, un oro. Ahí está. GG's. Bien, ahora, ¿qué el que vende? Los guantes atrapaflechas. Jugular Tools. Esto no sé qué pedo, men, todavía. Pero una vez que tengamos bastante dinero, ya cuando terminemos lo de los goblins, vamos a venir aquí y le vamos a comprar todas estas madres, men. Porque es que en sí estas armas como que no. Pero bueno, nos vamos a quedar con eso. Gracias. F5. $980, bastante decente. Bastante decente. Ok, let's go. Vamos por acá. A ver si podemos activar un evento aquí.
We're exposed now. We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Ok, no. Bueno, vamos acá abajo. Aquí vamos a hablar con estas chicas.
Damn goblins! Like the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate. Might be more blood spilled yet if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again.
Os dejó pasar, ¿no? Podría haber sido peor.
Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard.
Entonces dejaste a tu amiga en manos de los goblins?
These weren't no normal goblins. And Liam weren't no friend, all right? Just another raw recruit, thought he was in some storybook.
Okay. Hablamos con este.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts. Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
El morrillo le robó, güey. Este es el evento que yo decía.
Get back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
No te atrevas a ponerle la mano encima al niño. Más vale que lo hagas, que hagas lo que dice, chaval. No decir nada y observar.
Do it, you gutless stink sack! Ah!
Verga.
Knew it. Bloody well knew it.
What's happening here?
El niño es un chorizo.
And both of you thought striking a child was a suitable punishment?
If his parents won't do it, I will.
He's an orphan. How'd you like it if I struck you?
You raise a hand to me. It'd have better have steel in it.
Que le sirva de advertencia al chaval, de esta se ha librado fácil. Ok. Uf.
You're not wrong. I wish you were. Child, learn your lesson and be grateful. And you, get out of my sight!
Ok. Vámonos. Vale, acá está el pelotudo. Ahora dime.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
Lo único que hiciste fue defender a tu gente, eso es algo que respeto. Podrías probar ser un poco más amable.
Thanks, Mum. Now please do feck off.
Vete, maravilloso. Empieza a entender por qué te presentando por aquí. Vete tú, te salvé el pellejo en esa puerta.
Yeah, you really saved the day. Swooping in and playing the hero. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid.
¿Quién es ese druida al que le perdiste el rastro?
Alcin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract to track down some relic. And he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
¿Puedo echar un vistazo al contrato?
Job's all yours.
Encuentra canción nocturna.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Dime dónde está la reliquia.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Chodger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Gracias.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Octavilla sellada. Se buscan aventureros para misión peligrosa pero rentable. El maestro Lorro Akan, arcanista de Atkatla y recluso de la torre de Ramazid, precisa personas valientes y emprendedoras. La misión consiste en explorar un templo lleno de obstáculos y recuperar el legendario artefacto en la sanción nocturna con el fin de preservarlo en puerta de Baldur. Abstenerse débiles de corazón y obtusos de mente. La fama, la gloria y una increíble fortuna aguardan. Ok. Ok, vamos a ir aquí.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
What'll we name it? I like Jeffrey.
¿Qué es eso a lo que llamáis gato?
Small. Whiskers. Meow, meow. You know, cat.
Creo que quieres decir gnomo.
Right. Dennis, we've got to do the thing in the place over there. Remember?
Yes, over there.
Bye.
I suppose we'll start in the outer city. Get a little business going.
Your spiced tea is life-changing. And I can bake up almond cakes 20 at a time.
I suppose we'll start in the...
Vale, ya no dice nada más.
City.
Whatever we want.
I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker. Or a butcher.
Butcher? No helping it, really. We're exposed now.
Vale, vamos a ver aquí a este señor Damon.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Esa forja parece estar pendiente de un hilo. ¿Eres herrero?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Enséñame tu mercancía. Alright. Vale. Le vamos a comprar esta Expert Smith Tools. Y le vamos a vender esto. ¿Vale? Y ahora vamos a venderle esto. Petate, 4 conchas, esto. Yelmo de cuero. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Cántaro de leche. Y ya tenemos esta madre, men.
No time to dally. Maggots will be done.
Ok. Vale, a ver, ¿por qué la Esel no tiene los anillos? Ahí está, GG's.
Still alive, so that's
Bien.
progress.
Ahora, aquí están estos.
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
Ok, hablamos con Carl.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Y hablamos con Leah.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Ok, ahora hablamos con esta señora.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
No me rebajaré a tomar este menjurje. ¿Es esto un plato típico de tu tierra? Hay que probar de todo al menos una vez.
That's a good attitude. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
Gachas. Ok.
Doesn't taste half bad. We'll be leaving soon. Make sure you stock up.
Ok, ahora vamos a hablar con la tía Ethel.
If it isn't the talk of the
Aguas con esta ancianita, Aguas con esta.
I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! You look more green than yellow, Petal. Are you hurt, cold, feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Podrías ser amiga o enemiga. ¿Por qué iba a beberme nada de que hayas preparado? Hechicera, la magia está en mí. Si no puedo curarme por mis propios medios, nada de lo que inventes lo hará.
You, or the dragon your blood hitched to ride with.
Vuelve a hablar de mí o de mi ancestro de esa manera y te incinero a la verga. ¿Cómo lo sabes?
I can smell it from here. Like iron and fire. Delicious. But something smells off, Petal. Something is wrong, isn't it?
Estoy bien, es solo cansancio tras un día complicado.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Enséñame tu mercancía.
Hey, bother.
La puta vieja tiene 419. Tiene el Cooking Cauldron. Ok, es un bastón. Ataque sin armas. Yo creo que para un monje, ¿no? Pues bueno, no tenemos más que venderle a la señora, pero vamos a regresar.
Take care now, sweetie.
De eso estaremos seguros. Ok, ahora vamos a ir por acá. Antes de darle la vuelta a todo. Vale, acá está el vendedor este. Vamos a hablar con este.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Ahora, aquí hay un secretito.
This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Look where's
Be gone. I am hungry.
Hablamos con las vacas y aquí está.
Another one. What are you under there then? Ant? Or ox?
¿Qué estás diciendo?
The keepers of this place. They change their form to fit their need. They become birds to hunt on the wing, bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
Cositas relucientes. ¿Los tieflings han dejado algo entre la paja?
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever.
Mira, encontramos un
Not
tesorito.
clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Ok, mira, 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 mira. Vale, ahora hablamos con este.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Conocimiento arcano. Este boy tiene algo raro, pero ¿qué será? Interesante, vamos a descubrirlo. Criticardo, papi.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Eres mucho más de lo que aparentas ser. ¿Podrías explicarme por qué?
No. You are incapable.
Venga, viejo, vendería mi alma al diablo por un buen marrueco. Escúpelo, vaca, si no quieres arrepentirte. Papá.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this.
Moo.
Moo.
Bueno.
Move along. I mean...
Moo.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Vale, este ya vamos a ver después qué pasa, ¿eh? A ver, F5 aquí.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Girarte para ver qué es lo que está
You
mirando.
see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Buscar una apertura entre las rocas. Justito, papu.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Vale. Eso lo vamos a dejar aquí pendiente. Vamos para acá.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
Y aquí está Will.
Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Es un buen consejo, chaval. Harías bien en seguirlo.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Otro furor, gracias a los dioses. Necesito a tantos aliados como que pueda reunir. Sí, y compartimos parásitos.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
¿Quién es?
Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Pretendo curar esta infección. Sugiero que colaboremos.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. You'll need to make room if you want to partner up, though. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Espérame en mi campamento.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Nice. Hablamos con este.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Sé fuerte y cuida de los tuyos. En la confianza está la victoria.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Ok, ahora vamos a hablar con este petón.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not... Ah. Sorry. I've never seen your faces. Well, I should get back to it.
Sigue flagelándote pues, antes de que te dé un verdadero motivo para aullar. Una técnica interesante es que no mames los de los
Nothing
Yankees.
but goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Ok, veamos.
Haratha Jack and swing.
Le agradan.
You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. I'll suffer embarrassment so long as I survive. I just hope the druids won't make that harder than it is already. But I'll keep at it. Thank you. Oh, yes. When the time comes, it'll be nothing but battle cries from me.
Ok. Nos dio inspiración. Eso es lo importante, men. ¿Vale? Ok. Ahora, ya que tenemos a este aquí, vamos a hablar con este petón de aquí, F5.
I'm Mordai's eyes. More of them. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Lanzar al tiefling una mirada amenazante. Sí, te sugiero que hagas lo que ella diga. Aquí si nosotros seguimos esto, perdemos amistad con Shadowheart, cosa que no queremos. Así que vamos a decir, espérala, es él, yo me ocupo de él.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Ya está bien, déjalo, no te lo volveré a repetir.
Kichoki. Fine.
Tú, dime dónde viste al Git Yankee.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
De acuerdo. Laisel, ya tienes lo que necesitabas. Gracias por tu ayuda y perdón por lo de mi camarada.
No hard feelings.
Bien. Hablamos con Laisel.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
No te preocupes, Shadowheart, que la vamos a mandar a la mierda. Ya te has explicado. Si has terminado de refunfuñar ahora que somos Yankees, nos debes hablar con respeto.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The T-sling was clear. If there are a Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Creo que es Tiefling.
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps.
No conozco este protocolo. ¿Qué implica la purificación?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By Vlaakith's covenant, I know little more.
Ok, marchamos. Bien. Eso significa que ya tenemos más aprobación de Shadowheart. Que eso es lo que queremos. Vale, ahora aquí vamos a recoger algunas cosillas. Por ejemplo, aquí hay varias cosillas interesantes. Vale, 2 horas, bien. Ok. Kellenborg, señor de los muertos. Petate. Y otra caja. Con comida, ok. Vamos para acá.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Ok, nice. Antes de entrar acá, vamos a ir aquí, men. Y aquí vamos a guardar porque aquí tenemos una persona. La historia sobre Baldur's Gate. Bien, ok. Papá. Bien, ahora con cuestión de Shadowheart, necesito lo de curar la parálisis, men. A ver. Era esta. Ahí está, parálisis, dale. Nos vamos con Kyla y vení, vamos.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
He venido a ayudar. Persuasión. Salió 30, papu.
Damn it! Was inventory today? I'm sorry. Nerves are shot after the attack. Do what you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show you around.
¿Te ayudo a levantarte?
I just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion. I'm not drunk. I just can't stand. I wanted an edge against the goblins, and I got it. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. But the old lady, she warned me of side effects.
La anciana, Aguas con eso.
Now I'm stuck guarding crates.
Perfilar cajas es un trabajo importante.
Deadly serious. Still, the sooner this wears off, the better.
Vale, ahora
What's next?
con Shadowheart
On I go.
My legs! I can stand again! Did you do that? Thank you.
Look, you're not really supposed to be here, but I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
Ok.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Vale, ahora
I wonder what the next move is.
Never buying a potion off that old bat again.
Vale, aquí hay una cosa importante. ¿Voy a hablar con ella antes?
Look, between us, just don't touch it.
Bien. Vamos a cargar partida con Shadowheart y le vamos a ordenar que huya. ¿Ok?
Your actions are pushing tempers to the limit. Persist and things may get out of hand.
Y se va a la chingada.
Let's move.
Y entonces eso nos da tiempo suficiente para cerrar las puertas.
Just keep your hands to yourself. Just keep your hands to yourself.
Puta madre, men. Bueno, a ver. Vale, tengo que separar a estos idiotas de aquí. Bien. Aquí hay bastantes cositas, men. Cositas interesantes, men.
Let's get in and out. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Not for communal use.
Bueno, esta pendeja, hija de la chingada. Bueno, vámonos.
If not over, then through.
Bueno, ya podemos hacer que ella camine. Ahora vamos a ir para acá, men.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Interponente entre la ballesta y la goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You move!
Leer los pensamientos de la Tiefling. Uf, tengo que sacar mínimo un 8. Oh, verga, saqué un 12 al revés.
Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me.
Ok, esto no vengará a canon, no cambiará nada. Estoy teniendo un filo con los dados, negro.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Porque no es un objetivo práctico, es una persona. Si muere, se va todo lo que sea cuanto a la tumba. Es una prisionera, no eres tú quien debe decidir si vive o muere. Porque la venganza se come viva a la gente. Hoy les otorgarás a los goblins 2 victorias.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
A Shadowheart le agrada. Y eso me agrada a mí.
Bite the heads off your kids and your birdies and your dogs.
Vale. Vamos a cerrar la puerta. Y vamos a ver los cofrecitos que hay aquí. A ver, no hay nada. Claro que no va a haber nada.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
Something good here, I hope.
Ok. Vaso de plata, perfecto. Esto nos va a dar dinerito, men. Vale, ahora, aquí hay una puerta secreta, men. Pero antes de ir por esta puerta secreta, vamos a ir por el otro lado, por donde se debe de entrar, men. Que es por acá afuera. Antes de todo esto, vamos a guardar F5. Y vamos a hablar con la negra esta, Sasa.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Otra deidad, Toril tiene tantas como estrellas ahí en el firmamento. Acaba de salvarte la vida, Git Yankee.
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
Has despertado una deidad todopoderosa que no es capaz de sacarte de una jaula.
Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
Es una buena historia. ¿Me la compras por una moneda de cobre en una taberna cercana?
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Ya me has dicho lo que necesitabas saber. Encontraré la sacerdotisa por mi cuenta.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Ni pensarlo, puedes pudrirte en esta jaula.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Bien, esta hay que chingarla, güey.
Teeth are all boring. Even your cages are.
Por las dudas vamos a guardar partido. No ha pasado nada.
Can't keep me out.
Le dimos en la madre con la metralleta. No tenía nada. Ok. Vale, no se puede. Ok, let's go. Bien, ahora sí ya. Nos faltaría ir a hablar con Zebler acá. Yo creo que antes de...
Please, leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't. Waiting to die.
Bien. Vamos a entrar aquí, men.
I'll give it a shot.
Have you spoken to Korga?
Aún no.
Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But If the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble for all of us.
Ok, ahora vamos a hablar con ella.
But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Vale. Aquí hay bastantes cosas, güey. Pero tendríamos que ser un ladrón. Y si me cacha Serlor, estamos F-men. Vale, ¿dónde estaba la puta escalera, negro? Era por aquí, vamos. Aquí está, men.
Just out of view.
Hay que ir acá arriba. Y aquí hay un personajillo muy interesante.
How much farther can I go?
Zanahoria.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. There's optimism and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
Ok, claro, acepto. Tengo la apuesta.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
Vale. Vale, por acá podemos ir también. Solo que tengo curiosidad por ir acá. Mira dónde hay un cofre, men. Ahí está Carnage. ¿No podré volar hacia abajo? No mames, aquí podemos volar, güey. Ok.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Eager for battle.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
No time to rest?
Vale, nos vamos al campamento. Voy a despachar a Starion.
Trust no one.
Vamos a mandar esto a Kayla. Kayla.
Looking ahead. Something's on my mind.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontier.
Vamos a sacarle todo eso, pero no mames, güey. Podemos viajar así desde ahí arriba, güey.
darling, I'm hurt. I get it sounds awful.
Bien, ahora vamos a hablar con Shadowheart. Hello, Shadowheart.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Vale. Quiero hablar sobre todo lo que nos ha pasado.
Fine. What's on your mind?
¿Qué tal me desenvuelvo con respecto a tus expectativas?
You saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. I'd never have expected that from a Gith. And since then, you've seemed reliable. Maybe I'll have to reevaluate what I think I know about your kind.
Cambiar de tema. Marcharte. Ok. Vamos a hablar con el mustio. No mames, qué atajo nos acabamos de meter, men.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still.
Aún menos digno, más acertijos de mi bromista particular.
I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
¿Los mercenarios se unirán a mí voluntariamente?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
¿Crees que me puedo fiar de estos sectarios?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Ok, quiero hablar sobre los mercenarios.
Very well.
Reclutar, no. Quiero hablar de otra cosa. Marcharme. Ok, ya sabemos que podemos reclutar mercenarios, men. Eso está Gucci. Vamos a ver con Gale.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Vale, marcharme. Y ahora vamos a reclutar a Will. Porque hay una escena muy bonita con Carlach.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
¿Cómo acabó el filo de las fronteras persiguiendo diablos en los infiernos?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing.
Ok. No es fácil llegar a los infiernos desde la Costa de la Espada. ¿Cómo te las apañaste?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. What else is on your mind?
¿Cómo llegaste a ser el filo de las fronteras?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
¿Qué acto puede ser más noble que salvar una vida?
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone. Carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the ice surface. It resembles a sanding stone used to confer with distant contacts.
By all means.
Vale. Okay.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics.
Will oculta algunas
but none with the
cositas.
skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit. That's the spirit.
Vale. Vamos a llevar a Will a nivel 1, ¿no importa?
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Bien. Se viene Carlach.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Carlach.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you, her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the Archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Para, Will. Has visto lo mismo que yo.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Listen to sense now. Don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by their short hairs. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Perfecto. Hablamos con Will.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
What's that supposed to mean?
The truth will out before you know it. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Okay.
Well met. Are you sure? And just when things will...
Vale, hablamos con Gale.
A devil and devil hunter standing shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy. Rather poetic, I think.
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a survivor. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect.
Okay. Vamos con Estaré.
I thought we were going to see some real sparks fly between Will and Karlach. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Okay. Shadowheart.
Karlach and Will seem to have put their differences aside. I thought it was going to come to blows for a moment.
Why are we slowing down?
Venga, nos vamos.
Hell yes.
Vale, a ver, Karlach. Es una bárbara. Vale. Berserker, ok.
All's well that ends.
Ahora hay que equiparla.
Not as bad as it could have.
No, coño de la madre, así no era. Vale, vamos a abrir esto. Y vamos a ver qué arma le podemos dar a Carlach. Le podemos dar el Holy Paladin Greatsword. O Dark Blade Greatsword. Yo creo que esa se vería mejor. Ahora, respecto a los anillos, necesito invocar una vez más. ¿Vale? Carlach. Y Carlach. Nice. Ahora, respecto al aspecto de Carlach, tendremos que revisar aquí. ¿Qué aspecto le vendría genial a Carlach? Empezamos con este. No, no se le ve, men. Aunque no me desagrada que vaya así. A ver, vamos a ver. Es mercancía. Mercancía. Nice.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Bien.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Bien. Hay que ir a por los paladines estos de mierda.
Never wanted the easy path. Always room for more.
Y acá hay mergras.
Key. Wonder what it opens.
Y el cobrador de peaje es muerto. ¿Podemos hablar con él?
Do you think we can search for you, Lae'zel?
Sí, mira.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Vance. Toll collector. Jumped to escape. Broken. Gold basement. Locked.
Ok, en un sótano dice.
Anywhere. Away. Safety.
I fell. Dropped key.
Supongo que es la que encontramos abajo.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Ok. Subimos por aquí. A la mierda, bien putado. Intestinos. ¿Será que esto lo podemos vender? Mira, si se puede recoger. Vale, aquí una cosa muy importante. Vamos a entrar aquí.
Nothing we need to worry
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Repositioning.
Importante, posicionarse aquí, güey. Primero con esta pelotuda aquí.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Shadowheart aquí.
I'll go this way.
Action, not reaction.
La Cell. Vale. Dice. Se creo que. Ok, vale. Detectar pensamientos.
The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike.
Hijos de puta, güey.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Por eso es que reclutamos a Karlach, papá. Es por eso que la reclutamos. Pedazo de personaje, men. Bien, aquí se va a poner interesante el pedo. Para empezar, la Esel. Ataque preciso. Le vamos a meter un espadazo. Otro ataque preciso. No. La voy a empujar a la mierda. Hay que se cae la putilla. Vale. Tenemos. Ok, yo creo que vamos a utilizar la vieja confiable. Y vamos a dar un Me estás jodiendo que... Ok. Aquí arriba. ¿Vale? Duní Karlach. Frenesí. Bien, a ver, ¿qué tenemos con Karlach? A ver, esto aquí. Esto aquí. Ataque a esta enana. 98%, men. Toma por culete. Mercancía, recoger todo. tengo que conseguirle ser a esta vieja porque no tiene los otros buffos. Vale. Entonces, vamos a darle el de suelta a este man. 25%. Puta madre, man. Aquí. Vale, vamos a ver qué tal pega el puto este. Boom. A la mierda Shadowheart. Pega durillo, pega durillo el cabrón. Toma por culo, hijo de puta. No seas mamón, le metió un crítico de ¿cuánto? Lo mató de un vergazo, men. Güey, me estoy cagando, en serio lo mató de un putazo. Puta la escena, güey. Ok, esto es para mercancía. Vale, vamos a lanzar una poti de estas.
First step is the hardest.
Vale.
Stay focused.
Una es que se cura bien. Y después cuando le hagamos tanque va a ser GG. Verga, hija de puta, güey. Vale, esto no, porque... ¡Hostia, qué crítico está pegándole ese, por Dios!
Time to push my luck again.
Fuck them.
Váyanse de aquí, váyanse de aquí.
Objective noted.
There is work to do. I must keep going.
Tranquila, Carlach, que esas llamas se están poniendo muy altas. Sariel no va a volver a acercarse a ti, nos encargaremos de eso.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Run, bitch!
Have to keep going.
Giselle, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
La puta Carlach haciendo desverga por todos lados, mira. Valiéndole verga. No mames. Toma por culo. Pegando más a lo pendejo. Dos turnos, venga. Ok.
get going. On my way.
Entonces, no digas mamadas, aquí. Ahí está.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Ok, ¿qué te permite hacer el motor?
Burn, baby. As hot as I can tolerate. Makes me a beast in battle. Hardly remember what I was like before it. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Oh, ya sabemos de quién es. Igual se referían a Damon, un armero tiefling.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Genial. Bien, un descansillo. Y ahora a recolectar cositas. Con la Get Yankee.
Don't mind if I do.
Mira, aquí hay una moneda del alma.
If your sour face is tired of Charlotte, by all means leave if I'm so distasteful.
Ok, mercancía.
I'd rather not turn my back on you.
Mercancía. Mercancía. Comida. Garrafa de agua. Botella que se va a la mercancía. Un librito, ¿vale? De los señores. Una taza de estas, nice. Un caldero. Vaso de hojalata, bandeja de hojalata. Acá tenemos otro libro, hallazgos de no sé qué madres. Recogemos. Caja de madera, ninguna de las dos tiene cosas. Veamos, ah mira, aquí hay oritos, aquí hay cositas, mira, aquí hay cositas. Una zanahoria podrida que se va a la mercancía. También esta madre. Ok, aquí también hay una bandeja. Tenemos otro libro. Tengo que ir viendo dónde voy a meter los libros, man. Oritos. Ah, mira, creo que ese es el este de acá, vale. Aquí hay otro libro. Recogemos. Ahí hay una persona que podemos hablar con ella después de muerta. Tenemos, ¿qué es esto de aquí? No. Saco de artillería. Oro. 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 Vale, let's go. Vamos para acá. A ver, aquí Carlash no se echó todo. Mira, provisiones. Viene bien. ¿Qué es esto? Provisiones. Bandeja. Otro cubo de agua. Este es... Ok, estos son vinos. Saca de arpillería. Vale. Una lira. Aquí hay otro de estos. Zanahorias. Esta chica... 3 pergaminos de revivir. ¿Qué me estás, container? A ver, el refugiado este. Vale, hablamos con él.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
¿Quién eres?
Infernal servant. So long I've forgotten. Why?
¿Cómo perdiste la vida?
Zariel's brute destroyed me.
Ok, matasteis a una manera de Knowles. ¿Cómo?
The pact. Power.
¿Un pacto? ¿Con qué diablo hiciste el pacto?
Fallen. Lady
Zariel.
Zariel.
¿Por qué hiciste un pacto con la Ebreza? Pues por poder, obviamente.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Ok. Vale, vale, muy bien. Una ballesta ligera. Un pico. Comida, muy bien. Vale, esta es ropa que sea la mercancía. Estas podrían llegar a valer poco, pero de un orito en un orito. No, 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 ¿qué haces? Ok, petate. Ropa de vagabundo. Pura ceniza aquí en el resto. Otro petate. Una jabalina. Unos zapatillos. Un cuchillo. Nos estamos asegurando de recoger todo lo que podamos para poder venderlo. Vale, creo que aquí ya, aquí ya, aquí ya, aquí ya. Otro de estos. Aquí hay otro de estos. No tiene nada. Juntamos a la people. Let's go. Mira, 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 mira. Aquí hay... Null. Estos son los nulls. Ok. A ver, ¿algo tiene que ver Carla aquí?
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
¿No te preocupa que esto sobrecargue el motor?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Nos aseguramos que tengas una.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Ok, perfecto. Aquí tenemos intestinos. Estas madres aquí desmadraron a mucha people, por lo que veo. Ok, a ver aquí. A ver aquí. Ah, estas madrigueras no puedo entrar porque no sé cómo convertirme en un ratón o una madre así. Supongo que un druida sí podrá. Pero bueno, ya después cuando tenga un druida. Mira, aquí hay...
This whole plain reeks of it. Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage.
La chulada, mira.
I do not need awakening. My senses are sharp as steel.
12 horitos, not bad. Bueno, ahora que ya tenemos el TP, nos vamos a tepetear aquí. Ya con Carlach, vamos a ir a ver al herrero. Y ahora sí vamos a hablar con los druidas, men, ya que exploramos toda la arboleda, men. Y hay que ir a hablar con esta caga. Pero primero ya tenemos al team aquí. Aunque antes. Vamos a descansar aquí. No sin antes equipar primero a Carlach. Mínimo darle... ¿Qué sería bueno darle a Carlach, men? La de... Es que no sé si le queden todos, güey. Esto es una puta mierda. Estas son capas cinturones. Misora, amulet. Feminine, Human, Elves, Tieflings. Oh, mira, aquí te dice para quiénes son exactamente.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Que no se ve, güey.
All right. What now?
Es que estas no me cuadran, güey. No quiero que Carla lleve estos, güey. A ver, Carla, ¿te puedes equipar este? No se lo equipa, ¿por qué no, güey? Mino Encender, él tiene 23 de armadura. 25, o sea, sí le da los stats. Pero lo visual no se lo pone.
Never mind.
A ver, te acabo de dar 2. Este es outfit. Mira, este sí se ve. Al menos este sí se ve, güey. Kyla, let's go.
No one stopped me yet.
Ahora, estaba en... ¿Era en este? No era este. Barbarian Top. Dead Knight Armor. Este se ve en chingón. Esta no las había yo visto, man. Esta para Yahira se ha de ver chingón, güey. Bueno, estos ya sabemos que están aquí. Nope. Bueno, ahora viene el de los guantes. Si le mandamos estos a Carlach, ¿se les podrá? Me vale por bueno. Ok, enviar a Kyla. Ok. Igual esto, a Kyla. Bien.
Never a dull moment.
A ver, entonces sería Glove Box, ya no. Necesitaríamos Helmet. False Education. Vale, y después de esto me faltaría las botas. Pero que aquí no era, creo que era aquí. Carla's Shoes, ahí está. A ver si se ven bien pendejos. Pero bueno, Kyla. Y creo que ahí quedó, ¿me?
No time to rest.
Vale. Let's fucking go. Vamos.
Isn't it glorious? Karlach's fury is a wonder to behold.
Bye. A ver, Shadowheart.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Bueno.
Can't slow down.
Vamos a hablar con el herrero.
This too is fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers. have something to ask.
Please.
Ah, es el pendejillo este, ya vi. Y aquí está. Vamos a ver con Damon, a ver qué nos dice de Carlach.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Avernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Ok, ¿por dónde veremos buscar el hierro infernal?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Ok. Tendremos los ojos abiertos por si encontramos hierro.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Ok, ok, se acaba de refiliar, vender toda la mercancía. ¿Qué más, qué más, qué más? Esto. Tres cuerdas, 3 cántaros de leche, intestinos. Bastante very nice, 1730 euritos. Tengo que ver qué pedo con esta madre.
Forged from the heart.
Ok. Mira. Combinar objetos. Hostia, la puta madre, man. Tengo que conseguir todas estas madres, man. Ah, mira, cota de escamas, me faltó venderle.
How fares the search?
Esta de aquí. 51. Esto de aquí, mira. Yo creo que en esta bolsita vamos a meter los libros, mira. ¿Qué más? Por aquí debería de haber más. Estas madres. Ahí están los libros. Aquí, tipo. GG's. Bueno. Not bad. Vale, ahora sí, vamos a ver a Kaga.
I could use the target practice.
¿Cuánto vamos de nivel? Vamos un poquito menos de la mitad. De nivel 4 necesitamos peleas.
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
A ver, espera, tengo que investigar bien para qué sirven esta...
Bet I can crack that open.
Papá. Vale, vamos a investigar. Es Expert Smith Tools. Las fórmulas de estas madres, güey. Expert Smith Tool. Expert Smith Tools. Baldurs Gate 3 mod. Aquí está Expert Very Rare, 4 crafting slots. Aquí está la lista. Adds reusable items that open the combined meat menu available for the most. Okay. Pero no dice nada. Supongo que lo iremos descubriendo en el camino, man. Ok, let's go. Vamos por acá.
Whoa, hey. Can't say I've ever seen someone like you before. You some kind of elf or something?
They look nice, you look nice. It was just a guess.
Anyway, to business. Hold out your hand. I want to show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Okay.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails? Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
El resto de tu mercancía.
You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Veamos, este niño tiene lo mismo. No, soy yo, pendejo. A ver. ¿Qué le podemos vender? Guantes metálicos a 20. Cuerda y unas pinzas. Bueno, algo es algo.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Leerle la mente.
You see her hand in your bags and the shame in her heart.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Ok, querían robarte los chamacos.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Hijo de puta. Bueno. Ya cobraremos nuestra venganza con estos. Sobre todo aquí, men. Vale, ahora sí. El menjurje bueno. Let's go.
Please, let us through. Let my daughter go right now. She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back. Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out.
Pues su puta madre se transformó en oso. Ok, a ver qué chingo pasa aquí.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
She was caught. Foolish child. Let them judge her.
Thank you. They won't give us
A
the
Carla
time of
le
day.
agrada tu decisión.
Hurry!
Perfecto.
I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
También la morrilla se puso a robar la puta estatuilla.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
We could have taken those guards.
I'd rather you...
Those dirt kissers would let us die.
Cabezas de raíces.
Bloody grove.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Bien, F5.
Do all the damn rituals you want. We're not leaving till it's safe. Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back.
De no ser por mí, los goblins os habrían pasado por encima. Iré donde me dé la gana.
Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Ok. Pues pasamos. Ok, vamos por aquí. Pescadito, una caña de pescar y una nota. Aquí tenemos este cabrón, vale, vamos a ver.
Can it be a Githyanki? What a delight. If I was less educated, I presume to ask what you're doing on the Sword Coast.
Dice, casa por tu propio bien, es una suerte que goces de una buena educación.
Indeed.
Some merciless kin of yours made sure of that some years ago. Though at present, my curiosity lies elsewhere than the vagaries of the children of Gith. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Okay.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Eran goblins y eran como todos, viles y mezquinos.
Goblins struck fear and awe in the heart of wilting witness.
A myth weaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Okay.
Witness believes herself to be dragon, possibly deluded.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Me parece que no, me estaba centrando en no morirme.
Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Las supresiones del goblin no son dignas de invertir tinta y pergamino en ellas.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Ten cuidado, los goblins no se caracterizan por mostrar clemencia. Comerciar. Ah, mira, aquí podemos comerciar con él. La promesa susurrante. Ok. Pues no es que digamos que tenga tanta cosa. 270 de oros. Okay.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Ok. Entonces vamos a ponernos el hablar con los animales.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Hijo de puta, no mames. Bueno, aquí hay una placa, leámosla.
Seems simple enough.
By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calm.
Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place?
Ah, mira, aquí puedes bajar.
Yes, I see. And is that with...
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone.
¿A quién estás buscando?
Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
No te preocupes, volverá.
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, even for Master.
Interesante, mira, aquí hay un lugarcito que podemos ir. Y aquí hay un cofre. What the fuck. Con 113 oros, ni más ni menos. Vaya, 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 lo que se encuentra uno aquí. ¿Vale? Eh. ¿La puedo mover? Amuleto de Silvanus. Ok, si voy con Shadowheart y hablo con el oso desde aquí.
Still breathing, despite everything. Let's see what you're hiding. Let's be on my way.
Let's go. Veamos qué es el amuleto de Silvanus. Restablecimiento del conjuro menor. Bueno. ¿Puedes meter una gel ahí? Ah, mira, creo que ya podemos hablar con este de aquí. Ok, vamos a hablar con el oso este.
I'm sleeping.
Arrojar un pescado junto al ascensor.
What's that?
Mira qué cagado, ya bueno, ya tenemos el ascensor. Aquí tenemos a un avechucho.
Concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
Ok. Prueba de carisma.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. This is better.
Ok, podemos llevarnos las cosas. Vale, al parecer sí. Ok, por acá tenemos otra placa.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
Aquí hay una.
Quick word.
Speak.
¿Qué le estabas diciendo a ese pájaro?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Persuasión. Nice.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
¿Cómo lo hacemos?
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people. The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
Vale, pues al parecer aquí por Master Halsin. Vale, vamos por aquí. Aquí hay otra placa.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
By Sylvanas, the old oak, all death begets life.
Mira, aquí hay cositas. Bien, vamos a revisar esto. No tiene nada, ok. Vale, antes de entrar. Vamos a ir hacia acá. Y aquí vamos a tener una escena muy bonita, güey. Ok, espérenme aquí. Aquí hay un cofre.
Come on, open up.
Genial. Y aquí está el sombrero para los bardos, man.
More for me.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Vamos a palmarnos. ¿Qué está pasando?
You hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
Es un jaleo de mil demonios. Marchaos y darles un descanso a vuestros oídos.
We can't. Karina, drag me away. The big one is right. We should go before it's too late.
With my last strength, I will save us both. Away! Away!
Y se fueron a la chingada. Ok. Ahora sí, F5. Y hablamos con ella. Alfira.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Callarte y escuchar.
Change? No. Damn it!
¿Estás bien?
No. I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Así es el proceso creativo. Agonía, éxtasis, pero sobre todo agonía.
True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck and it's just getting worse, oh.
Podría ayudarte a terminar la canción.
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
Lo primero y lo primero. ¿De qué trata la canción?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble like ash.
Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Asentir para animarla y señalar su laúd con un gesto.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes, yes!
And here we go. Aplausos.
Sorry.
Chulada.
Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
A su puta madre. Suena fatal. Seguro que tu maestra estaría orgullosa si te viese ahora.
She'd yell at me for that clunky verse. And make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Genial, genial.
It's still rough, but my song is getting there.
Ok, bueno. Hemos terminado este evento, muy suculentoso. Ahora vamos para acá. Muy bien. Ahí se oyen unas voces. Boom. Este puto hechizo es una puta chulada, güey. Vale. Arquito la mercancía y esta me lo quedo yo. Perfecto. Retachamos. Y descubrimos que aquí hay un lugar secretito con un cofrecito, man. Bien, ahora tenemos que cuidar a un niñato.
My faith will guide me.
Onward.
La Esel.
Into the shadows, unseen as I was taught.
Carlach y tu hija aquí.
One day I'll catch a break. Still alive?
Bien.
So that's
Such a pretty song.
Vale, F5.
Please.
Vale, vamos a hablar con el niño este. Es importante.
Listen.
No debes estar tan tranquilamente en el agua, es peligroso.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
No oigo nada, vuelvo a la orilla.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
Arpías, güey.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Ok, primero.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I am fury. I am death.
Vale, esta señora. A ver si puedo teletransportarme por acá.
Seems simple enough.
Vale, nos atrajo a todos la hija de puta, man. Vale. Uy, no jodamos, negro. Ok, ahora, el peor es que no muere el niño. Si muere el niño, valemos verga. Bien, falló. Vale, le están pegando a Carlach, bien. Buena, Carlach. Bien. Ok, buen vergazo que le acaba de meter la Esel ahí. ¡Corre, negro! Vale, creo que lo hicimos, Bien, Carlach. Vámonos. No puedo porque... Por la puta agua, men. Vale, tú no te me despegas ni de pija, men. Vale, a ver esta. Le metemos un buen chingazo. Ahí está. Vale, la Esel. ¡95%! Bye. Ok, ya no. Venga, Shadowheart. Pero ¿cómo puedes fallar, hija? Verga. ¡Corre, niño! ¿Es en serio? Ok, a ver, va. Toma por culo, qué buen chingadazo le acabamos de meter. Ok, podemos aguantar ahí. Sobres, venga la Excel. A la mierda, me voy a poner uno de estos. Me voy a meter un dado. Ataque preciso, bien. Vámonos. A tomar por culete. Y de aquí no... No, pero ¿qué haces, la Excel? Bueno. ¿Vale? 81, venga. 12, muy bien. Nice.
What path lies before me?
Are they gone?
Ya se han ido, ¿estás bien?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Respirando despacito, ahora estás a salvo.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Ok. Entonces metemos un
Time to get going.
descanso normal. Y ahora vamos a revisar los cuerpos de las arpías. Vale, ustedes quédense aquí. Mira, aquí hay cositas. Vale. Creo que podemos ir por acá abajo, a ver. Efectivamente, aquí hay un cofre. 46 de oro. Al parecer podemos caminar por aquí, mira. Y podemos saltar por acá.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Anillo de rociada de color. Dos de estos, dos de estos. Agarramos esto. Diario inescrutable. Ok. Lo siento. Necesitan un brujo. Ok, es una carta de disculpas. Vale. Creo que eso es todo, negro. Bien.
That should work.
Bien. Ahora, ya que investigamos aquí, vamos a ver por acá arriba qué hay. No, por aquí nada. Mira, ¿podemos subir por aquí? Mira, aquí hay cositas. Pila de huesos con otra daga. Acá hay otro lugar, mira. Vale, creo que eso es todo, men. Vale, vamos a ir a la puerta de estos druidas. Vamos a hacer un descanso largo.
What can you tell me about this place?
Vale. Hemos investigado muy bien esta parte. Aunque esto de aquí no sé si se puede descubrir, no lo sé, niga. Vale. Y vámonos al campamento. A ver, Carlach.
Soldier.
¿Cómo terminaste con un artilugio así en el pecho?
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Mencionaste un jefe que te entregó a salir. ¿Quién era?
Guy named Gortash.
Gortash.
Politician, inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Pinta que para arreglarte motor tan solo hay que conseguir hierro infernal.
Gives me energy, power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today.
Okay.
Hey, let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Carrach. ¿Qué me puedes contar sobre la caída de la ciudad de El Turel a Averno?
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devils slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad.
La verdad es que no esperaba terminar así. ¿Y tú?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the blade of frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
Uh-huh.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
Ok. Ya dijo todo lo que tenía que decir. Vayamos con Shadowheart.
Something the matter?
Bueno, no, la verdad es que no hay nada nuevo. Nadie quiere hablar, ¿verdad? No, vamos a finalizar el día. Descanso largo, papá. Ok, aquí viene lo que decía Will.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Hostia.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
¿Y tú quién eres?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora.
At
least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Más te vale no ponerle la mano encima a Karlach.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Verga.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now,
Let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Verga, man. Ok, aquí hay bastantes cosas.
What's up for discussion? I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Debes de sentirte aliviada.
Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
Ok, vamos con... what the fuck? Aquí está. Shadowheart.
Something's wrong. I feel... it hurts. Darkness, protect me.
¿Te has hecho daño?
No, I'm fine. Forget it.
¿A qué ha venido eso?
I don't know.
Ok. Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, la primera perra.
You sense her trying to understand what just happened. She silently begs her goddess for guidance. Shah.
Podría ser el renacuajo, preguntarle qué tal se encuentra.
I'm fine. It's past whatever it was. And stop looking at me like that. I'm not sprouting tentacles just yet.
Eres una adoradora de Shar.
I should have been more discreet around you, clearly. Yes, you're right. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
The goddess of secrets. How telling.
Me debes... Podrías habérmelo contado. ¿Cuánto tiempo pensabas mantener el secreto?
Forever, ideally. And you assume too much about what I can and cannot tell. Secrecy is everything for Shah's children. It's our code, our creed, our shield. I'm not sorry I kept this from you. Not one bit. Though perhaps that might change. If you can show an open mind.
Comprobemos lo abierta que puede estar mi mente.
Talk to me later. This day's been long enough already.
Ok, ya tenemos varias misiones por aquí que realizar. A ver, Astarion.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Este pendejo es muy cagado. Vale. A ver, tú, la Esel.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Ok, ok. Esta sigue chingando que el gate. Ok, vamos a hablar con Gale.
What's on your mind?
No. Vale, Will. ¿Tienes algo que explicar, papá?
Damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Medias verdades y pactos diabólicos. No eres digno ni del suelo que pisas. El frío de las fronteras tiene que dar algunas explicaciones.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
¿Cómo diablos te mezclaste con Mizora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word. Well met.
Deberías poner fin al pacto.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
No. Tiene que haber algún resquicio legal en que encontrar que te permitiría escapar.
It could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Podemos vencerla si juntamos el poder de nuestros gusanos.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Ok, veamos.
Well met.
¿Qué se siente ser un diablo?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Veo el filo de las fronteras.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity. Maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Marcharte. Ok. Ya no tenemos que hablar con nadie. Vamos a dormir. Selección automática. Uf. Gasta mucho, ¿eh? Ok. ¿Dónde pica está Shadowheart? Acá está.
Let me guess. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Best if we just get the subject out of the way now. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
¿Por qué te sometió Shah a eso?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
Ok. ¿Qué provoca que te duela?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Ok. ¿Cómo te las apañas para vivir con esa cosa?
It's less difficult than you might imagine when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Hostia. Ok. Quiero conocerte más, Shadowheart.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
¿Qué fue lo que te llevó a adorar a Shar?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me.
Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Ahora cuéntame algo sobre ti que no tenga que ver con Shar ni con Renacuartos.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. No, I can't. I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. All who worship her know this. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without compromising her. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
La historia de esta personaje está muy cabrona, man. Vamos a ahondar más en ella y en la de Karlach. Y yo creo que también en la de Will.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Quiero hablar sobre tu adoración de Shar.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Debes confiar en mí, no en vano estamos en el mismo barco. No tengo problema alguno con los horas de Shar si es lo que te preocupa. Okay.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Refresca la memoria.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinante, continúa, por favor.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
Okay. Sus capas, antes son los más allá de los mortales.
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
Mentiría si dijera que no has sonado convincente. Espero que algún día me puedas contar algo más.
You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes,
Once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Cambiar de tema. Quiero hablar de todo lo que nos ha pasado.
Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Ay, papá, bien. Marcharte. Let's go. F5. Vale, hablamos con Carlach.
Soldier. We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
¿Crees que seguirá yendo a por ti?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Entiendo por qué tenías tantas ganas de escapar.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Cambiar de tema. Marcharte. Let's go. Bien, vámonos, ya que descansamos. Nos quedamos aquí en la puerta de Kaga. Aquí estamos. Oh, Shara, a ver.
Shah's blessings upon you. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay.
Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
¿Por qué me salía el símbolo de hablar, güey? No lo entiendo. Bueno, no pasa nada. Lo vamos a dejar hasta aquí. Ya nos vemos el día de mañana para continuar el capítulo 3. Refrescamos todos los hechizos y todo el pedo, descansando todo un día. Y vamos a ir a hablar con Kagamen, que aquí en el mapa lo pone. Lo de Donnie, hay que ver lo de la misión del niño este. Vamos a hablar con la Kaga, la Arabella, Nettie. Y por acá tenemos el hierro infernal. Por acá Halsing. Investiga el templo. Y encuentra la patrulla Git Yankee. Pero después nos vamos a ir por acá, men. Y vamos a encontrar un secretito por ahí muy interesante. Así que cuídense mucho, gente. Nos vemos el día de mañana. Descansen. Gracias por pasarse. Agradecería de bastante si dejaran su like y se suscribieran al canal para que siga yo subiendo más contenido de este tipo. Sobre todo con esta calidad de gráficos, papá. Así que bueno, descansen.